Hi, I'm John Northard and I'm a sales agent in the interior sector, and today I'm going to be talking about dressing to impress, how I dress and how I believe your appearance should be when you are actually in a sales role. Okay, so this is a generalisation, and I do appreciate that how you dress in a sales role can vary from sector to sector. I am talking from my own experience and how I believe we should dress within the interior sector, and how I dress. Now, how I dress isn't necessarily how other people would like to dress. And just to clarify, I wear a suit. I love wearing suits. I've worn suits all my life. I feel comfortable in a suit. I wear a two-piece suit in the summer. I wear a linen or a linen cotton mix. In the winter, I tend to wear a three-piece suit with a tie. In the summer, it's an open neck. But I feel comfortable in a suit. Now, I know there's a lot of people that don't. And the interior sector is a little bit like the fashion industry. There's a lot of things that are acceptable. As an example, I know of agents that wear nice Levi denim 501s with a Gant jumper, with nice polished shoes. They look very smart and very appropriate for our particular sector. And I know of people that do actually wear suits all the time, like myself. It's just what you're comfortable in and what is acceptable within your sector. Now, if you're working in finance and banking, then it's probably more appropriate that you do wear a nice suit and tie. If you're as an example, in tech sales, it's probably more appropriate that you dress down. The one thing I would say is that whatever you do wear, make sure it's presentable, it's tidy, and it's giving people the image of you. You are the first thing they see as you walk in the door, and it's all about first impressions. Now, if you're wearing jeans that got slight rips in or got trainers, it may be something that people are not comfortable with and may see you as a sloppy person. So how does that reflect on the product that you are trying to sell that person? Now, if you just trying to sell a service as an example, then it may be acceptable, but you've always got to think about your appearance, how you're kept, how you look, and cleanliness as well. So these are all things you've got to consider when you're actually in a sales role. I would also say is be memorable in what you wear, and memorable for the right reasons. Now, I've got a few customers that have actually mentioned to me saying that I've been the smartest rep that they've seen in a long time, which I'll take as a compliment. I have to be mindful that I don't overdress, because I don't want my product to look more expensive than it is, but I like to be presentable. So how people perceive me wearing a suit and tie can also reflect on their decision making as well. But that's where your sales technique comes in. So how you dress shouldn't have any bearing on what you're trying to sell, unless, like I say, you aren't dressing appropriately, and people will not take kindly to that. So I also wear an earring. I wear a diamond earring. I've had this for many, many years. It's not something new. It's not a midlife crisis. And people know me as the guy that's got the diamond earring. I've heard it in conversation, or someone has mentioned to me, they said they couldn't remember your name, but they said it was the guy with the diamond earring. So I immediately thought of you. So it may be that you do wear a suit and you wear a nice buttonhole. So people remember you as the person that wears the buttonhole, or you may wear quite brightly coloured ties. I'm not saying the sort of the ties with Disney characters and Christmas characters on. I mean nice smart ties, but obviously with a little bit of colour, and people remember you for that. So the key things for me are, and I was taught this actually by my dad, is that if you've got a clean shirt, tidy hair, polished shoes, people will accept you for how you are. So that is three key points that I've always remembered what my dad said to me. So for me, I've just had my hair cut. It was getting a little bit long, so I've sharpened myself up there. I've got myself a nice pair of designer glasses. Not that matters. They don't have to be designer glasses, but that's what I chose. I wear a nice suit, a clean shirt every day. I polish shoes, and also smell good. That is a key thing. I've had customers comment on the cologne that I've been wearing. So that is something that people can remember you for as well, is you know, how you smell. And if you smell a BO, then obviously they can remember you for the wrong reason. So it's the key elements of putting it all together. As I say, this is a generalisation of me personally, how I dress and how I like to be seen. Other people have got ideas on it. I put a post on LinkedIn recently, and there was a few comments there saying I wear a nice pair of slacks with a smart jacket, which is fine. Like I say, it varies in sectors. If you're selling sports gear, you can probably get away wearing tracksuit and trainers. Say if you're a service engineer, then you're selling product plans, etc. You know, jeans and a t-shirt may be acceptable. But the one key thing to it is always remain smart, whatever you're wearing, because that is what people remember. Now, some of you may have noticed while I've been moving my arms about, I've actually got tattoos as well. I actually wear long sleeve shirts. It's a conscious thing that I do. Tattoos aren't for everybody, and in a casual situation, tattoos are fine. But I like to cover them up when I'm working, because, as I say, there are some people that don't take too kindly to tattoos. It's pretty much a personal thing for me. Every tattoo I have has a meaning. It's artwork specific for me, but it doesn't necessarily have to be shared with everybody else. So in a work scenario, when I'm going out to see customers, I always wear a long sleeve shirt, and if I'm wearing my jacket as well, sometimes they get a little glimpse of it when I move my arm and the sleeve rides up, and some people have commented and complimented it in a good way. So, but it's something I'm conscious of, and in the position that I'm in, and at the age that I'm at as well. Not everybody, you know, some people will see an old guy with tattoos thinking, oh, he's gone through a midlife crisis, which with the tattoos I probably did. But they're personal to me, but they're not for everybody. So you've got to consider these things as well. You know, sometimes you see guys with tattoos up the neck and things like that. Personally, I don't think that's appropriate for a sales role. But, you know, it's a personal thing. It's personal to that particular person. And if he feels that that's acceptable to his customers and he gets away with it, then that's fine. So I'm not preaching how you should dress. What I'm trying to say to you is that dress appropriately for a sales role. Look the part, look smart, smell nice. And all those things combining together, obviously that goes towards people having confidence in you, and then it's up to you to do what you do in your sales to encourage the people to buy from you. But even if they don't buy from you that day or purchase from you that day, they will have a memory of you, so that next time you ring them up, say, hello John, hello, this is John, I'd like to arrange to come and see you again. They'll know who I am, hopefully anyway, if I've left that good an impression. So that's an important thing as well. So I hope you found this useful for you guys, particularly if you're just starting out. But you know, I always wear a nice pair of shoes. I always wear a suit, whether it's a more formal or a little bit more casual. Nice shirt, smart hair, trimmed beard. That's important if you've got facial hair. Like myself, I always keep mine fairly short cropped. To be honest with you, I'm not very good at growing a beard, so the longer it gets, the very unkept it becomes, and it doesn't matter what sort of products put on it, it doesn't suit me. So again, I keep my beard trimmed short. So yeah, so thanks very much for watching. If you wouldn't mind just clicking the like button, and you know, if you want to follow me, hit the subscription button as well. I'd really appreciate it. I want to try and get the message across to a wider audience, and your participation in that would be very helpful. So I really appreciate you watching. Thanks very much. And like I've said in previous videos, if there's anything that you'd like me to just mention or touch on, if I can, I'll help where I can. I'll do a little video about what you'd be interested in. I will also start doing some more product videos as well for you, so you can see what I do, and do it from there. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.